All right, well, just a quick overview before we get started on the general order of everything that I'm going to do. These are the three types of ammo that I have. So I have a Blazer 147s. I have Monarch 115 steel case. This shit's actually pretty all right for the money. Then I have a 124 grain. This should be Blazer also. Now the K can on here. It's kind of a joke. Like, I don't think it's going to be hearing safe at all. I've shot this K can a good bit. But I think with the 147s, it might just be, you're not going to go completely deaf to an extent, but we'll see. I'll give my honest opinion on both. But we're going to be starting out with the K can on the MP5, and we're going to run through each one of the ammo types. I'll do probably about 2 or 3 shots with each of those. And then what I'll do actually is I'll start with we'll start with the 115s. I'll put the 115s into the K can, shoot 3 rounds. And then I'm going to put the 115s into the SD and then shoot 3 rounds. And then I'll tell you how I feel about that. And then we'll do 124s just for shits and giggles on the MP5, which should be really identical out of this can. So first of all, we're going to use the 115 grains on the K can, and then we'll use the 115s on the MP5 SD with the 8-inch can, because that's the most comparable. You can see the size comparison. I'll actually put them side by side. You'll see the profile is very similar. And then instead of going to 124s, because we already know the 115s are going to be just as fucking loud out of that K can. And also, I don't want to go deaf because I'm probably not wearing ears through most of this. We're going to go straight to the 147 grain Blazer and just see what their overall difference is. So that's that. Let me set the camera up. And this is going to be more of a supercut. You'll notice after this where it's going to be 115s, I'll say 124s, shoot, and then we'll pull up that SD. So, take it from here. That was fucking terrible. Next up is going to be the 147 grains. I still have one more 115 grain inside of here. So that was even louder. No crack, but still pretty loud. So no supersonic crack, but pretty loud. You definitely don't want to shoot this unsuppressed. Again, 115s through this SD. .124s. After shooting both the MP5 SD 8-inch and then the CGS K can, obviously this K can, even though it's not as quiet as the 12 or the full size, is actually pretty good for the most part. So it smokes that actually by a lot. So out of the two, SD is going to win by a fucking mile. And I think probably the most attractive feature about this gun is just going to be, I shoot 115s all day through this thing. I don't have to buy 147s. Alrighty. We'll start out with 147 grains. Again. Safe. And then the first 5 of these is going to be 115s. The rest is 124s. So. Forgot to put iPro on. All in all, sounds almost exactly the same. I'm telling you, like, if we were shooting, essentially, if I was just listening to the shots, I really wouldn't be able to tell you if we were shooting the same gun. So.